Hallo YouTube, da sind wir wieder. Wir fangen an mit Kapitel 2 bei Dream Daddy. Ich hoffe, ich verhaspel mich heute nicht so. Und wenn doch, dann hoffe ich, ihr könnt das gut aushalten. Ich habe wahrscheinlich alle Stimmen vergessen, aber ich habe einen neuen Akzent, den ich einbauen kann. Ich habe mir Gedanken gemacht. Und ja. Wir sind am nächsten Tag und ja, Amanda ist in der Küche. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey! I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well... I trust you make good choices. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team Shenanigans? Yeah. Team Shenanigans. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? Vegane Eier natürlich. You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Vegane Käse natürlich. Already did. Yeah. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dadbook? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dadbook profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Dad. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Oh shit. On a Friday night, you are most likely to... Torment my children with dad puns finde ich gut oder Netflix and Grill. Also dad puns mache ich glaube ich jeden Tag, deswegen würde ich sagen Netflix and Grill. If you had one thing to take with you onto a deserted island, yeah, what would it be? My grill. Salt shaker, castaway DVD for instructional purposes, a boat, castaway DVD. What are your turn-ons? Comfortable with crying, definitely. Und Dad Arms, aber das ist wichtiger. What did you want to be when you grew up? Pro skater who's also an astronaut, ist eigentlich ziemlich cool. Salty Boat Captain. Ja, nehmen wir den Skater. What's your favorite movie genre? All comedies that haven't aged well. Romantic comedies? What's your ideal date? Napping together. Trying to geocache, but getting hopelessly lost ist auch cool. Being emotionally vulnerable finde ich gut. Arson. Brandstiftung. What do you never leave home without? Book of word jumbles and a pen, I would say. I spent a lot of time thinking about. If I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. Yeah. You should message one of them. Or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay. I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Also, Dadmanda. Fuck yeah. Hi Jens, it's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you've signed up for Dadbook. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dadbook? Why, Jens, I never! We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Though I'm of course flattered. You should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No. Wow! I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on to this for later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I decline to comment. Cool. Okay. Wen schreiben wir denn zuerst an? Also ich bin ja am meisten Fan von Matt und Hugo. Aber Hugo ist noch der Lehrer meiner Tochter. Das ist vielleicht problematisch, deswegen würde ich Matt anschreiben. Soll ich das vorlesen? Also, der mag Kaffee. Nimmt Musik mit. Musik, Kaffee. Kaffee, Musik. Okay, das ist easy. I guess. Weiß noch nicht. Ich habe noch nie einen Dad gedatet, glaube ich. Ich hoffe es. I navigate to Matt's Dadbook page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang out soon. You free later? A minute or two later I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. Wanna come out? I think for a moment. What's a Soundgarden? It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? Ja, auf jeden Fall. While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. POP is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. Ach so, scheiße. Das war Matt, das war nicht ich. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever, let's get just out of a comfort zone. Oh. I log off of Dadbook and think for a second, wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Die sind wieder in. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of the airbrushed vans in the parking lot. Man. How did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spent most of the day pacing around the house and I'm thinking about relationships with coolness. My relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Hey, what's wrong, Panda? Oh, nothing. I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously, despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of that genre. Truth. I think it's just yet another thing that we write off because we can't take young women or their interests seriously. True. That is pretty messed up. And it's kind of funny too, because in reality, it's exactly these young women who are not only the pillar of this multi-billion-dollar industry, but of most major industries. When will us youth rise up against our oppressors? Whatever protest you're going to, I'll be happy to help you make a sign. Thanks, Dad. But seriously, you know you can talk to me about anything, right? Yeah, that's why I'm sharing how much I love Britney Spears with you. Yes, ich liebe Männer. Same. Is that what we were talking about? I think it's the subtext of most of the things I say. Yeah, really. Okay, just remember that it's okay to be sad. And also remember that I love you very much. And only want what's best for you. That's all. Alright. Jeez, don't make me cry again. Anyway, what's up? Amanda, how do I be cool? Maybe put in a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night. No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert and I don't think I've been to one since you were born. Yeah, you have. You took me to one once when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of the sea of screaming preteens. Oh god. I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you would get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time? Dad, it was so much more than that, and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in a Trapper Keeper. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. Well, it's at a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band. Vielleicht nicht angebracht dann. Like DIY gutter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk? Proto-punk? C-punk? Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they? You said that they're Canadian punk? Oh yeah, we'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music. That's it? I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into the mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a set your goals hoodie offers you to buy merch, don't accept it. And definitely don't go on these 3 awful dates with him afterward where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. I show up to the Coffee Spoon at 8 in what I hope is concert appropriate attire. I see Matt out front locking the door to the shop. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Well, it's been a while. Oh man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for. Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds signs and scream cries? Yeah. I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong. Hey. But dude. I get to take you to your first concert in a long time. This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Jens, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question. Hey, shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh. Hey. Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit they were into. Matt looks off into middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking never again. That's confusing. Hey. You get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I'm suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it! What? A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me, shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too.
Hey.
I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. Verständlich. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap?
Oh.
That's my favorite thing to do. A couple other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yell hey as well.
Hey.
Matt waves and hugs a couple of people. He seems really in his element here.
Oh.
Matt turns his attention back to me. I'm so afraid of all these people. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. Hätte ich nicht gedacht. Ich dachte, also der wirkt authentisch und auch nah bei sich mit den Emotionen, aber ich habe gedacht, der ist noch ein bisschen cooler irgendwie. Also nicht, dass er uncool ist, aber ein bisschen kühler. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back, where a couple of the older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him.
Hey.
Seems like you're a popular guy out here.
Hey.
Yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot.
Hey, yeah.
But it's times like these where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about.
Hey.
Wie immer hey sagt. And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. And that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. Oh, ist der süß. God damn it, where do I put my tongue?
Oh.
See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes, and I still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait.
Oh.
We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listen to it. Let's check out the merch. Matt and I walk over to a small booth in a corner of the room where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on this guy. That's ja cute. Ich finde, der Vibe ist gut bis jetzt. Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and assortments a discerning concert goer of considerable taste might want. You. I gesture to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you. You look like a fella who knows the music. How's about a 5-12-inch long playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pop Canada's premier punk rock outfit? Yeah. I sense some hesitation in your voice, buddy. Let me assure you on my reputation as salesman of the highest caliber that this record cannot and will not let you down. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. The teen hops off his chair and takes a seat. Your friend looked so lost, I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt?
Yeah, sounds great.
Day by day, my man. They do that thing where they high five, but also turn into a hug.
Hey.
Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I could make that connect. And have to deal with you every single day. Fair enough. Who's your bud?
Hey.
That's Jens. Thought I'd bring out a concert pal. Pablo leans close to Matt. Is Jens cool? Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile.
Hey.
Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude. I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy 2 pats on the back, as it is customary in our society for people you don't know super well, but still want to be friendly to. Vor allem Männer, ne? Immer dieses... Ich klopfe dir auf den Rücken. Bloß nicht streicheln. Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man. When we are starting our Witch House Band. Ich liebe auch sein Top, also Pablos Top und die Haare dazu ist sehr, sehr cute.
Hey.
You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame, you know. Vacant Veil would have slayed. It'll slay once again, once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice.
Oh.
Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close.
Hey, dude.
Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and pick up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. Hey, what's up everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speaksy Choir. My name is Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything, he just hands me earplugs. Thanks! I put the earplugs in, and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters.
Hey.
Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turned to Matt and tried to start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? What? Yeah, just drop it. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Scheint nicht so einfach. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing the same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually, the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out.
Hey.
Man, that was something. I promise pub is much better. P.U.P. I have a lot of questions that I know I never get the answer to.
Hey.
Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that.
Hey.
Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try to follow Matt back to our spot, but there are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concert goers, I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever going to find Matt in here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly, a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt!
Hey.
Almost lost you, buddy. Phew, I got really nervous for a second there.
Hey, yeah.
You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back toward the stage. Oh, I can feel myself blushing a little. Ja, glaube ich. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh?
Hey.
Yeah, pub really brings out a crowd. So you go to concerts a lot?
Hey.
Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way that you are, that's magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad bladder. I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee.
Hey.
Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeeze my way out of the crowd toward the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. Und hat 2 Bier getrunken, also ich muss nach 2 Bier auf jeden Fall auch aufs Klo. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. Ugh. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were initially miling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as pub plays their first song. How am I ever gonna find Matt now? Oh lol. Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch pub play. I'm sure Matt will be up there. Too. I gotta get there without being trampled by all these rowdy youths. Wie? Ich weiß nicht, wie ich... Oh, okay. Wo ist Matt denn? Scheiße, was? Was ist das für ein geiles Spiel? Whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch, but their systems are seriously broken. What a bitch. Wo ist Matt denn? Wieso ist der Raum so lang? So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID? To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band Pop and their song DVP. DVP. Ja. You try. Okay. That's right. Ist das nochmal machen? Nein, okay. After searching and searching, I realized it's impossible. I'll never be able to find Matt in the sea of subculture. I guess I'll just camp out here. I watch pubs set by my lonesome out next to a bunch of hip 20-somethings. I can tell they're judging my clothes, and I want so badly to grab them by the shoulders and explain the usefulness of utility pockets, but I try to focus on the concert. Man, I wish Matt were here. The show finally ends, and I wait for Matt outside. After a minute or two, Matt spots me. Hey. Dude, you sure are a sight for sore eyes. Sorry I lost you back there. Hey. It's all good. Wasn't it a great show? Totally. Would have been more fun with you, though. Hey. Well, next time I guess we'll just have to hold hands the whole time so we don't lose each other, huh? Yes. I laugh. Am I blushing? Hey. You hungry? Starving. Hey. Follow me. Matt and I walk into a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in a corner booth. Vegan natürlich. Hey. So there I am in the pit trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering toward me and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere, I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms, and just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face. Das ist tatsächlich noch auf meiner Bucketlist. Ich möchte irgendwann mal crowd surfen. Aber da muss die richtige Crowd bei sein. Oh. Bought him a beer afterward, and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out. Yeah, man. Just goes to show you that punk's not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how did you get to see all of these amazing concerts? Hey. Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa. Hey. Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. Hey. But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially the Pablo kid. Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom has been raising him on her own, and you can tell that it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can. That's really nice of you. Hey, yeah. Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Cool. Oh boy. Oh. It'll be loud and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is that she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together. Hey. Like what? Consumerism. Why do we gotta get up early in the day after Thanksgiving and line up to buy things? Why can't we, like, share things? Comrade, you speaking of dangerous things here. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot. Man. Hey. Being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Ich finde es so geil, dass er so offen über seine Gefühle redet. Also anscheinend so ein bisschen Anxiety und so. Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always.
Hey.
Ah, you're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses.
Hey.
Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it. Although I'm probably going to feel it in my knees in the morning. You and me both. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad.
Hey.
Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Ich hatte ein bisschen gehofft, da geht noch was Flirtiges oder so. Matt called me cool. I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey, Pops. How was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool. Huh? You don't say? Amanda Panda. Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. Alright, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. Oh. Ich krieg Dad und Daddy Points. Oof. Okay. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. A nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. Lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kinda busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you want this big old envelope we got from HII. Yes. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Yeah. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. Huh. And? The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. You know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Hey! Thanks, Dad! Okay, sweetie, we are celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside. Ich dachte, es wäre Nacht. Bayside, tearing into our Achso, nee, es war dann morgen. Our foil wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad. You know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a radar with a view. I can say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. 1 second. Okay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID in. Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know. I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? Geil. And we get all the professional photo editing software for free? Geil. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of a burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Huh? Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about a new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Yeah. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit though? Probably. Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Huh. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. Aww. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop! You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad! I can get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Nah. Love you, kiddo. Ah. Love you too, Pops. Aw, is dat süß.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Jens, listen, this is you from the past. What? Whoa, how did this happen? I figure you're trying to reply to this because I know myself, but this is an automated message from you earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. I forgot how I did that as well. The future is amazing. Listen, life's short and ice cream should always be acceptable, but unfortunately, this isn't the society we live in. And it's less the society we live in and more me protecting my own anxiety about being judged onto others, but you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eye at you for going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good. Me. Geil. You know what? I've earned a treat. On the way home I decide to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat directly from the tub. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out just which type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road? Pistachio? Oh, pistachio. Oh, Amanda's probably gonna want some too. Better get 2 tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? Hey, mister. I turn around to see Ernest leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. Ernest? Ernest? You're cool, right? I'm so cool. I'm shocked you even have to ask, dude meister. Oh my god, I asked the wrong person. Could you just help me out? Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. Just clouds. If I give you 20 bucks, will you buy me e-liquid? Ernest, what's e-liquid? It's like Gatorade, you know, electrolyte liquid. I'd get it myself, but I'm banned from here for trying to run a grift on the cashier. A classic fiddle game, you know the deal. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, then I got you, little buddy. And I didn't know you played the fiddle. Just ask the clerk for blue razapple vortex, he'll know what it is. I pick up a tub of pistachio ice cream, sehr gut, for myself and a tub of cookie dough for Amanda. I search around for some blue crazy void stare but can't seem to find any. I turn to the cashier. Say, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter. You got an ID? First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off? Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. Wait a minute. Are you just trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream? Because it's working. I glance outside and spot Ernest staring at me. Double wait a minute. So you're telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink? It's for vaping. Ernest is watching us intently through the window. I better go give that kid a piece of my mind. I see. Okay, look, I'm gonna pretend that you didn't try to trick me into buying you the old Baphomet's cough syrup and then go inside here to purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping, you'll get popcorn lung. What if I give you $25? Go home, Ernest. As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls after me. You can't get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know? I no longer trust this child, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. I go back inside to complete my purchase with the good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, bub. I glance out the window, wild to see Ernest still outside. It looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. Guess I should go outside and save this other guy some grief. Wait a second, that's definitely a cop. Oh boy. I grab my tubs of ice cream and bowl outside. Ernest is already face down on the hood of a squad car. Ernest, did you seriously just try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid? Do you know this kid? My daughter goes to school with him. I promise he's a good kid, even though my daughter would absolutely disagree with me. I'm this boy's father. I turn around and see, Robert walking up the street and toward the convenience store. Ernest, what are you doing? Er hat alle Stimmen vergessen. I want a lawyer. First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. You're this boy's father? Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this ever since the accident. I don't like talking about it. That's fine. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye. Wait for... It all started 7 summers ago. My hair was long then, nu metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down the Florida swampland scavenging for... So I can leave you to take it home from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning grout from the rain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression. The police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just there. Thanks. I want to say, Richard? Ouch. Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life. Just trying to do my good deed for the day. Will you buy me e-liquid if I give you $20? Child, I will end you. Hey, Jens, will you walk Ernest home with me? Sure.
Hey.
Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing I think kids do. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad.
Oh.
Seems like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, you did. I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pockets. He stole my wallet. Why are you doing this to yourself? What?
Oh.
Robert points at my tubs of ice cream. One of them's for Amanda.
Hey.
I have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you've purchased. Is a perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about. You work hard, Jens. You're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve top shelf ice cream? But these were on sale.
Oh.
And if you're gonna treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean, real pistachio. You deserve it. Oh. Ja, echtes Pistazieneis ist so geil. Nochmal ganz anders als das vom Edeka oder so, wobei ich das auch echt gerne mag. We arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs into his home. There, boys, the reason we don't have prices in cereal anymore.
Hey.
Catch you around, Jens. Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with a surprised look on my face. I stole it back. Keep it in your front pocket. Use a chain like back in your Scar days. Smell you later. See ya, Robert. I go back inside my home, ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tubs of ice cream and also Amanda.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Ja, ich will noch ein Date. Mit wem möchte ich denn jetzt daten? Also Robin haben wir ja gerade gesehen. Brian fand ich ein bisschen unsympathisch. Craig? Den kennen wir eigentlich schon so lange. Joseph war der... Joseph macht bestimmt Drama. Weil der hat ja eine Frau. Joseph. Genau, Frau, 4 Kinder. Kirche. Segelt. Spielt Gitarre. Candyland. Musik. Schiffkapitän. Ja, komm. Mal was anderes. His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Wait. How do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. What's a priest? Okay. Should I be Jesus-y? I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe just not too Jesus-y. A light smattering of Jesus. Will he want me to pray? Is he going to pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? Talking to Joseph, huh? Yeah. Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that? I selectively ignore it every time you do, Pops. Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen. Joseph can read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him. But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favorite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Khakis?
Yeah.
First of all, he's youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest. There's a difference?
Ugh.
You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this.
Oh.
Hello, neighbor. Thanks again for the invite to the barbecue. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not too busy. Isn't that a little too business casual? Fine, fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this. Amanda focuses on the keys. Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya, Smiley. The smiley is a nice touch. Almost immediately, I receive a response. What do you say? Hey, Jens, if you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today, and we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast, so let me know, Joseph. Huh, that wasn't so bad. He uses a lot of exclamation points. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde. Yeah, me too. I'm willing to let it slide this time. I respond back. Sounds like fun. Jens. Jens. Well, guess I'm doing this. Save a brownie for me. Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore. Amanda stares at me, unblinking. I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops. And Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing. Me? Weird? Never. I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Jens. But what if they hang up a bunch of crosses? Or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner? During dinner? Over the porcelain babies? The door begins to creak open, a shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Who's there? Jens? The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph's eldest. What's his name? Hey. Hey. Chris, I think. Again, I'm Jens. I know what your name is. Oh yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the, Please don't say it. Jesus! Chris blinks slowly. Maybe you didn't hear that. You're weird. It's your dad. Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. Home? This was great first impression. For a moment I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph peeks his head around the corner. Jens, you made it. Joseph approaches me with his arms wide. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake? I am not. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in.
Yeah.
Joseph leads me to a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming.
Eh?
I believe you met Chris, who left you outside.
Yeah.
Chris? Are you going to apologize? Oh, right, sorry. I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. It's alright. Next time just be a little more inviting to our guests, okay? Sure. Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically.
Yeah.
Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep it to himself. I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world. Plus, being the eldest in a big family can't be easy.
Oh.
We try to cut him a little slack wherever we can. And here are the twins, Christian, Christy. Say hello to Jens. Hello, Father. Hello, Jens. Kids, come on. Dial it back on the creepy twin shtick. Creepy twin shtick? Egg them on. Can you two say, come play with us, Danny? Oh no. The twins stare up in unblinking unison. Come play with us, Danny. Joseph covers his mouth and looks away, but he's clearly holding back a big laugh. This is it. This is my Dad World Series. Okay, now say, please help us, Mothra. Ich glaube, ich habe mich sogar gesehen. Please help us, Mothra. No, I can't take it. Joseph is trying his best not to break in front of his kids. The twins seem to be catching on and look eager to bust their dad. But can we keep it up? Creepy or obscure? Obscure. Now say, he who walks behind the rows. The twins tilt their heads in confusion. Uh-oh. He walks? He who behind some rows. The room is silent besides Joseph absolutely losing his mind. The last flub really sealed it.
Oh.
Children of the Corn? Really? Is that not mainstream? I am off my game. Something fierce today. Great job, guys. We are scary. I was very scared. Joseph can't take it anymore. Despite his quiet protestations, he's laughing pretty hard into his hand and the kids giggle with him. The twins, obviously pleased with the new arsenal of spooky weapons, leave the room to terrorize the rest of the community. My work here is done. I'm going to be hearing those lines for weeks. Next time we hang out, I'll try to teach them some lines from the thing. Oh, so film. Alright, so it looks like we've got a bit of troublemaker on our hands. You think you can out-trouble a career pro? I don't know about the... I'm suddenly interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now? That doesn't sound good. Christy? No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions for me to stay where I am. Wait here a minute. Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves. And he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on a surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. Examine coffee table. There's a couple cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, a cross. Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And a third cross. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. It looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants. 6. Here's me! Examine the bookshelves. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. It looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what look like travel magazines, hyenas of the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, and so on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure, unless this is a merry thing. Who knows? Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, New American Standard, the Bible for teens. He is a cool youth minister, after all. On a higher shelf, there are a bunch of old Romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, these must be Mary's. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson, Sex Detective. The 8th installment in Wait, this is a series? Examine the floor. Well, you have this many kids and things are bound to end up on the floor, no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. I spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have had both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched back together a lot. The tag says C+C, of course. I set that down and spot a houseplant. Hey little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. It's been a while, I guess I should go in the kitchen and see what's up.
Oh.
Right. I walk into the kitchen to find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph.
Oh.
The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Where's Christian?
Oh.
He ran off. Christy dips a spoon into the brownie batter and gives it a taste. Dad, it's too sweet.
Oh.
You're too sweet. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
You're so sweet, we might have to water you down. We're spiders. Alter was? No, not spiders. Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand. Ah, so. Between the laughing and squirming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl is locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes.
Hey.
Save me from the spiders! Spoon duel the Spider King? Yeah, I guess. Ich will Drama. I grab a wooden spoon and point it in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast! Okay, Jens the Valiant, let's see what you've got. You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. Have you come to squash me, knight? Or have you merely fallen into my web? Ooh. I am no mere fly, Spider King. Now, on guard! For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with the two dumbest looking spoons in the room. Eventually, I strike a killing blow on the invisible heart between his arm and his body, and Joseph recoils in horror.
Oh.
Last, I am defeated. You could never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... I sneak a taste from the brownie batter. The magic... Oh man, that is way too sweet.
Right.
Christy begins jumping up and down excitedly. My hero! Christy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, do you want to bake brownies with us? Christy hesitates, then shakes her head no again. Ist ein bisschen weird mit der Stimme, ne? Dass ich auch mit der Tochter so rede, aber naja, it's the thing now. Sparkle Pony!
Yeah.
Sparkle Pony. Joseph looks confused. You don't want to bake with Dad now? You want to play with Sparkle Pony? Yes. Okay, go. Before Joseph can even finish his sentence, Christy is out the door and down the hall. Ahead. Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting. And that is still way too sweet. So what made that crash?
Oh.
Egg beaters on linoleum floor. It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side. Huh? Now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout, and I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it.
Oh.
We need a fresh start.
Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but...
Wow.
Don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so we will probably be fine.
Probably.
Hey.
Yeah, probably. He certainly looks confident. Alright, Jens, you've baked a cake from a box before, once. How hard could this be? Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Mario Batali, save me? Joseph and I set to work, cracking the eggs and mixing the things and pouring the things according to how we assumed the back of the box would tell us to. Things go according to plan and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies.
Right.
Amazing. Ich mag voll, wie das geschrieben ist. Phew! Wait. Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Ooh.
Oh.
Wow, Jens, way to use those dad skills. I bet you've baked a few box mixes in your time. His nose.
Joseph.
All we have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila, duty done. Now help me find Christy. Keep your eye out for a pony that sparkles.
Joseph, hold still.
Oh.
What? Thumb in position and got it.
Yeah.
Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing? Thanks.
No problem.
In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter. We
should find Christy.
Yes, we should do that, Jens. Joseph quickly composes himself. Alright, she can't be far. You take the delta position and I'll watch your 6.
Do you even know what that means?
Yeah.
Alpha Tango Sparkle. Roger. Oh, doper. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me. Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car.
Yeah.
The car. Joseph, Christy and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing. Wow, this place is packed.
Is this packed?
There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack.
Oh.
If you can count a city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed.
Point.
Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? I want to sell brownies. Okay, let's get set up. I want to see Mom.
Hey.
She's down by the other row of tables helping out with another group. Wanna go over there and tell her I said hi? Mom! Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned.
Does she always run that fast?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be.
I remember when Amanda was her age, I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah, great age to deal with.
Yeah.
While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all of our baked goods on the table and settle in.
So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods?
Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has strong feelings about snitches.
Does he actually?
Yeah.
Joseph shrugs. He's a brownie. It looks like some kind of it looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks like little handmade crafts and other sweets. Whoa, someone brought a soft serve ice cream machine. I gestured to it.
How are we supposed to compete with that?
Haha.
Please, this is my first time to the rodeo. The bake sale rodeo.
Oh.
There's actually no rodeo here. It's just a bake sale.
Oh.
I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you? Oh yeah. We high five. If you bake it, they will come. It's not long before we have our first customer. Oh, hi. Hey, dude. Hiya.
Ahmed, come and see her. Great to see you guys out here.
Hey.
Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. Joseph leans close to me. This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So, what recipe did you use for these brownies? Don't say you used the box recipe. Don't say you used the box recipe. We improvised.
I just let the baking spirit move through me, you know? A little bit of flour here, a pinch of salt there. It's sort of like interpretive dance, but with cooking.
Interpretive cooking, yes.
You can never make the same thing twice. Every batch is special. There will never be another batch of brownies with the exact flavor sensation that these right here have.
Oh.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Matt.
Hey.
Alright, we'll take 2. Actually, we'll take 3. I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away. See, not so hard.
Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next?
We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another familiar face pops up. Jens! It's Brian.
Close enough.
Huh? Can we interest you two in any of our fine sweets and treats? You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. Must resist urge to be competitive. Let the man buy his brownies.
So we put you down for 10?
Huh. Better make it just 2. 1 for me and 1 for Daisy. Can I write up? You excited for youth group movie night, Daisy? Yeah. What's the movie? It's a surprise. Joseph leans over to me.
Yeah.
It's the Fast and the Furious.
Really?
Yeah.
If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones. Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy.
Oh.
I made sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. Our two customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock.
Yeah.
These are selling pretty hard. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no time.
Wait, what happened to the pews?
Oh.
Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck.
I would have gone for Young Man in the Sea, but I can respect that.
Well.
Speaking in material terms, Ernest is hard to reach. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd.
Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
It is, but it's worth it. Although, sometimes I wish... Never mind.
What?
It's kind of silly. It's kind of silly, but... Do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics, drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on a hammock? You know, basically live out a Jimmy Buffett song. They do.
Joseph, I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville.
Oh.
One day, my friend. One day we'll be on island time. We make a couple more sales to some more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig.
Oh.
Craig!
Hi.
He's gonna be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself, to see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar. Are you sure you're ready for this?
We go way back. I got this.
Craig jogs up to our table with Briar and Hazel and Tao. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're gonna sell them on brownies too. Probably won't be able to sell it to the baby. She's impossible to read. It all comes down to Craig. Hey, bros. Hi, Uncle Joseph. Hi, Amanda's dad. Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know. Can't spell diet without die. Tempt him.
You know, Craig, if you really wanted to, you could hit a couple of these stalls and craft yourself a brownie sundae. Get some soft serve, a brownie from your good friend Jens. I think there's a table down there that's selling freshly baked cookies, hot out of the oven. Treat yourself, you deserve it.
That's a tempting offer, Jens, but I've got some chia mango pudding at home that I'm actually pretty excited about. I'm gonna have to pass. Damn it. Suit yourself. The day winds down and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. Box mix, huh?
Come on.
Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else than here. Oh, hi, Hattie. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes, which is actually they're just brownies. Cute
Oh my.
and boring and safe.
Hey Mary.
Mary's eyes dart over to me. What's the rookie doing here? I was just helping to introduce Jens to the rest of the community. Uh-huh. You get a load of this freak show?
What?
Hey.
Weird folk is all. Holier than thou types.
Hey.
Don't you think, Jens?
Oh.
Very.
Ugh.
Let the kid answer the question. I thought they seem nice.
They all seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's pretty cool, I guess.
Barry, can we talk about this later?
Give it a rest, bud.
Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep us cool. Can we please talk about this later? Sure thing, honey bear. Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash. Whoa.
Hey.
Jesus, I'm not trying to rub you. I'm in charge of the funds here. I hand over the cash we made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself. Thanks. Now give me your wallet.
What?
Give me your wallet. You think this church is gonna fix itself?
Oh.
Mary. I'm kidding. Sorry. I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. Mary leans in and whispers to me. He's really good at it. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Sheesh. I'm really sorry about that. Are you okay, or what's her deal? What's her deal?
Wow, what's her problem?
Oh.
She had just a good button push.
That seemed like a lot of button pushing.
Oh, Joseph shrugs. That's just how she is.
Oh.
You ready to head out? Joseph and I load the folding tables back into my car. Christy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat.
Yeah.
I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out to me. Sneaks out of me.
Looks like I tuckered you out, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar.
Ooh.
Ha! I won't keep you up then. Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies.
Ah.
Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and a bit less free labor. And I'm very sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really.
Yeah.
I know, but first hang out domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me.
Hey.
Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. Promise. Ooh. I smile. I'd like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a cling-wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it.
Oh.
It's the last one. You earned it. Oh, Sus. Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. But... Bye. Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, brownie. Eat the brownie now. Eat the brownie now. I force the brownie down my gullet, knowing full well that this will be my undoing. I will feel this later.
Huh.
I step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch.
Eh?
Hey, father unit! My child that I'm required by law to care for. How's homework?
Ah.
It's really fun and educational. Really? How long have you known me for? Right.
Huh?
How was the bake sale? Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman.
Oh.
Glad to hear it.
Heh.
So what?
Hmm?
Were there any extra brownies, or did you maybe sneak one, or... Oh, scheiße, hab ich wirklich vergessen. Sorry, kiddo. No dice. I feel immediate shame for scarfing that last brownie. Actually, I don't know if it's shame or just nausea from all the brownie, but it could be both. That's okay.
Oh.
Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County? I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark. He did. I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome. Das war gut, oder? Wenig Babyboomer, das ist doch gut. Ganz okay mit Mary, Relatability, naja. Aber Rank A. Okay, nice.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh. Hey buddy, so I have a favor to ask. Robert invited me over for dinner. And I know it's kind of a faux pas to invite another bro, but I've known the guy for years and I still can't get a good read on him, and I know it's gonna be super awkward if I go by myself. Will you please come with me? Was sind das? Eier? Spiegeleier? Schwitzende? I love food. I especially love food that's free. And I don't know why you're so sweaty over cooking, but sure. Yeah dude, I'm down. Thank you. I really hope that's a sweat of relief. Eat that dinner. That doesn't sound too bad. I could definitely go for free food, but why is Craig being so apprehensive? Does he know something about Robert that I don't? I hurry up and reply before my dad brain can work itself into a paranoia spiral. Yeah dude, I'm down. Thank you. Craig and I decide to meet up before heading over to Robert's place. Craig's waiting on my porch, bottle of white wine in hand. Ich weiß nicht, ob der auf Männer steht. Das fühlt sich mehr freundschaftlich an mit dem.
Nice.
Jens, boy, I'm so glad to see you. Likewise, man. Classy of you to bring wine. Oh, it's not wine. It's sparkling apple cider. Robert literally has a wine cellar, so I think he's good. Wow. Or at least I think he has a wine cellar. I'm genuinely unsure if he was telling the truth or not. I can never tell with him. Thank God it's not just me. I never know.
Oh.
He's so deadpan about everything. I usually just laugh it off, but man, that guy's an enigma. We start walking over to Robert's house. Does Robert even know how to cook? I have sincere doubts about whether he even knows how to shave properly or iron his shirts. I feel like you learn to cook after you learn those two first.
Nice.
One time I saw him grab a hot dog from a trash can. I mean, it was at the very top of the trash can, like sitting above it, but still. If he were on trial, I think the jury would define that as in the trash.
In his defense, I have definitely considered grabbing food from the top of the trash before.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I think we've all considered it, but the difference is that Robert actually did it.
True. Maybe he's the enlightened one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back.
Ich liebe die Dialoge, die sind so gut, so lustig, das ist großartig. Richtig cool, hätte ich nicht gedacht. Ich habe auch so ein Dating-Game auf diese Art noch nie gespielt. Ich hatte das Let's Play geguckt von Heartful Boyfriend, das war sehr, sehr cool. Ja, aber das ist das erste für mich, diese Art. We arrive at Robert's house and ring the doorbell, but the doorbell won't chime. Must be broken. Craig knocks on the door a few times.
Since when does Robert have a dog?
I don't know, that's weird. I can hear Robert just inside. 1 second. This is uncharted territory, Jens. What if he's the one making barking noises and there is no dog?
Don't say that. We're not even inside yet.
Oh.
Finally, the door opens. Robert looks a little surprised to see me. Jens, didn't know you'd be tagging along. Stimme ist echt schwer. Did Craig not tell Robert it was coming? Come on, Craig.
I can leave if there's not...
Oh.
No, it's fine. Come on in. We enter Robert's living room, which is surprisingly really nice. Super messy, but still nice. Make yourselves at home. We can still hear barking from the other room. I didn't know you have a dog, Robert. Oh yeah, that's Betsy. I have to put her up when guests are over. She'll calm down in a bit.
What kind of dog is she?
Pitbull. Rescued her from a dog fighting ring a few years back. She hates strangers. If I let her out right now, I'll probably have to take you both through the ER. Craig and I make eye contact. He raises an eyebrow at me.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, dinner should be ready in a minute. I hope you guys like ossobuco. Robert leaves the room, presumably to go to the kitchen. Craig leans in and whispers, "Is the dog fighting thing real or was he kidding?"
I don't know.
Hey.
What's ossobuco?
I don't know.
Did he make up that word?
Until I have also buko in front of me, we can only assume so.
We sit in silence for a second, taking in Robert's living room.
Are we about to get sawed?
Nah, usually you wake up in those situations. We voluntarily walked into this one. Robert finally walks into the room, carrying 3 paper plates of steaming food like a waiter. I don't have a dining table, don't trust them, so we're eating here. Also, I don't have real people plates, hope that's okay. Robert sets plates in front of us on the coffee table. I still can't tell what it is. Looks like meat, maybe, lots of sauce. I can make out some vegetables. I think that might be rice, but it could also be pasta. Guess there's only one way to find out. I take a bite.
Nice.
Oh my god.
I take another bite. The medley of flavors in this dish is amazing. The meat is so tender and the risotto, I think that's what it is so creamy.
Robert, this is really incredible. You cooked this?
I fished it out of a dumpster behind a restaurant. Or at least I think it was a restaurant.
Hey.
Can you believe people just throw this stuff away? I almost gag. I'm kidding. I look over at Craig, who looks worried, but still has his mouth full. He gives Robert a thumbs up. Glad you like it.
Oh.
Where did you learn how to cook like this?
Oh.
Worked at a restaurant in Spain for a hot sec. Is he messing with us? I decide to play along.
You lived in Spain?
After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe, crashing on couches, sleeping in hostels, wherever. Totally broke. Worked a couple of odd jobs where I could to scrape together some cash. One night, I'm eating dinner at this little restaurant just outside of Madrid. I go to pay and realize I spent the last of my money on booze the night before. I'm in the middle of ditching when the manager catches me and puts me to work in the kitchen. Long story short, they ended up liking me so much that they offered me a job. Why not, right? Started living with some distant relatives on my ma's side. Over the course of 2 years, I worked my way up from busboy to sous chef. I learned a lot. Craig and I wait for the punchline. What night watchman did he swindle to get back to the States? Who did he con in a game of poker in the back room of his big easy for safe passage in the crew quarters of a cargo ship?
Hey.
Anyway, I still love to cook. I don't know what's real anymore, but this food's so good I kinda don't care.
That's amazing.
Oh.
It really,
It really is.
nee.
Dude, it really is.
Das klingt wie ich, ne? Ah. Ja, sag mal, dude. I don't know. It really is. To be totally honest, I wasn't exactly expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on paper plates. I don't care about presentation. If the food is good, it should speak for itself. This ossobuco is screaming for itself.
Oh.
And paper plates are just as good as regular plates if you double them up. Hey, is it bad if I ask for seconds? Help yourself, but save room for dessert. I made lemon berry savarin. Well, aren't you just full of... Craig looks over at me.
Bro.
Surprises. Bro! Robert winks. You bet I am. You can come over for dinner anytime. Dinner anytime. Craig. I'm gonna go get seconds.
Me too.
After consuming way more ossobuco than my body could handle, and then really ensuring a later food coma with a generous serving of whatever savarin was, Craig and I decided to head out.
Oh.
Thanks for coming. I'm making an attempt to be more social.
Well, we're always happy to stop by if you want company.
Especially if there's ossobuco involved.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Gut, jetzt haben wir Craig ja gerade getroffen. Sollen wir Damien mal treffen? Okay, mal Damien. Geht gerne im Friedhof spazieren. Hat einen Sohn. Victorian Fashion. Die Unausweichlichkeit unserer eigenen Untergangs. Schwarze Katzen. Oh, Taxidermie. Cool. Ach, es geht da runter. Oh. Okay, also klassischer... Ja. Klassischer, wie sagt man? Stereotyp. Goth. Okay. Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. I navigate to Damien's Dadbook page and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. I sit there for a minute before I see that Damien's typing. But then he keeps typing. And typing. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee and the computer finally dings. Jens, I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for, as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in as gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. Oh, whoa, there's more. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and stroll around my garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu, yours humbled, D. Bloodmarch. I stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times.
Hey Amanda, can you help me with something?
Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples.
No, can you interpret this for me?
Oh.
I turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message.
I just don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now?
Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad? Kids go over saying lol and mao or whatever and decided that what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s.
So, what do I do?
Where's your pen and quill?
What?
Did you forget to
pack the pen and quill. Dad, how will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or... So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you? Like the first 5 pages, then I read a review of the movie. Still gotta be, though. Great, so what do I say to Damien?
Yeah.
I got this. Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Regards. Get. Amanda hits send and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that. I make the short walk over to Damiens Haus. Natürlich hat da so... na, wie heißen die? Mit G... Gargoyles-artige. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor, estate. The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back and a hollow sound echoes throughout the house as I strike it against the door. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Nice. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Jens, pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. What's with the door slamming shut?
Ah.
Oh, sorry, there was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked?
Ah.
I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right.
Ah.
Right. Please, let me show you around. Okay. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason. This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Did they listen to my chemical romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenage years are. Onward, onward. There's more to see. We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. And this is the library. Sunlight streams in from floor-to-ceiling arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. Look at the butterflies. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger. The pin is gambit. Is that a thing? No. Look out the window. I walk to the window and I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn. Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? Wait, really? No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Pick up a book.
You know, Jens, in the Victorian era there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youths into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pull out a book at random and examine the worn corner. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud.
Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants.
What?
Okay, I think that's enough. Damien snaps the box shut and puts it back onto the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. Please, will you join me for tea? I follow Damien to his sitting room, where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-backed chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea.
I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this.
Damien smiles to himself.
What?
Oh.
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of the day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they were served.
Oh.
My dear friend, we are currently enjoying afternoon tea.
That's informative.
Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Your home is really impressive. Da waren, also, ne? It seems like you've really put
a lot of work into this place.
Huh.
Thank you.
Huh.
No one's ever complimented my home before.
Well, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place, and look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous.
That's very generous of you to say.
What got you so interested in goth stuff?
How delightful.
Well, when I was a young boy, my father...
Did he take you into the city?
Sorry?
Did you guys see a marching band?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You serious?
Of course.
But it's, you know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously?
I love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into some sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think.
Why not go all the way?
I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and I try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think that it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Jens, do you have any hobbies?
Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff.
Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about things they're passionate about is intriguing and quite honestly rather attractive. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sound sophisticated. Soap making videos. What jumbos? Juggle. I like watching soap making videos on the internet. I learned how to juggle once. Shit.
Gravity is an interesting thing, and I believe that juggling is the pinnacle of humankind's interaction with the gravitational arts.
Interesting.
I started out with scarves, but now I can comfortably juggle balls. Juggling pins is currently out of my purview.
Damien looks at me quizzically and shrugs it off. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches.
How delightful.
Come, I have one more thing to show you. Damien takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air. My garden.
It's beautiful.
Oh.
Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Wenn das alles stimmt, dann lernt man hier auch recht viel. Das finde ich cool. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off a vine. Lilium bulbiferum, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? My loins are ablaze, thou art the tightest. Thou art the tightest. Ooh. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Oh. Well. And that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Ja, ich weiß nicht, was die ersten beiden sind. Deswegen nehmen wir Sonnenblumen.
They remind me of sunshine, and then you can eat the seeds as a delicious snack.
What a practical choice. My stomach grumbles. Oh man, now I want sunflower seeds. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. Aww. He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Ja, ist ein Frauending irgendwie, ne? Also im Patriarchat. So von wegen, nur Männer schenken Frauen Blumen und nicht alle Geschlechter sich gegenseitig. Suddenly a phone rings. Oh, Jens, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone.
Go for it.
Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into that garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Sag ich doch. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle.
Fix that guard.
Was? Alter, was? So, okay.
Goal.
Oh, Dankeschön. Whew, that was a close one. Uh-oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset.
Ah!
Jens, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave.
No problem, dude. Everything alright?
Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian.
What's wrong?
He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school, post-haste.
Do you need help?
Oh no, you don't have to.
Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together.
You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side.
Let's go.
Wie süß die sich supporten. Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Hey Damien, you're here a record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo. What is it this time?
Oh.
This, Damien, you have to see to believe. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. We find another teacher in the boiler room, tucked away in the back of the... basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me. The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa, wait a second. Lucian, did you try to cask of Amontillado Ernest? I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turned to Damien and whispered to him.
What's cask of Amontillado?
It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down into his cellar with the promise of wine of a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. It's a lovely story.
So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him?
I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there.
What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly build a tomb around him?
Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized that I had lied about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes. Dad.
Sweet man,
It took you 20 minutes. Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit at the Cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse. Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages and then read a review of the movie.
Whoa.
It's only 5 pages. It's only 5 pages long and there's no movie. Haha, yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me, so when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was. Again, you two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian high five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. Bloody hell. Lucian, Damien, and I all pile into my car and begin the drive home. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son, it's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you and I can see that you're struggling, so if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Voll cool, dass das angesprochen wird, das ist wichtig. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucian continues staring out the window. Love you too. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out.
It's alright, and all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good, so there's your silver lining.
There's that, yes. I really admire how you handled that.
You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been.
I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors.
It really does. You're a good dad. See you around soon?
Oh.
It would be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. Zeus. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo!
What you watching?
Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition.
I hate this show.
The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The tiny house hunting brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted a two-bath shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom.
But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad.
I am not pooping outside, Greg.
Why don't they just get a regular size house?
I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go?
It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucian since he tried to...
You lured Ernest down the cellar with the promise of a fine vintage and then tried to brick him into the wall, right?
How did you know that? Has everyone read the story except for me?
Lucian live streamed the entire thing.
This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company. And surprisingly diplomatic dad.
I dig his style.
You know what? Me too.
Gun safety.
Have you considered taking part in the goth lifestyle?
I have.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Ooh. Hi Jens, what are your feelings about poker? Beyond hardly knowing her. Poker? I hardly know her. There it is. Well, good talk. Wait, I actually like poker. I just saw the joke and I had to take the shot. Please, man, I'm a dad. I'm contractually obligated. No, I get that. Anyway, we've been playing weekly poker games and I figured I should send an invite your way. That sounds great. I love losing money. Cool, dude. See you soon. Lose that money. Ja, wir sehen Matt again. Geil. Matt invited me to a poker night at Joseph's house. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Across the way I spot Matt, who's walking over from his own house. He's got a case of beer on his arm. Crap, I should have brought something. Hey man.
Crap, I should have brought something.
No worries man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet.
How long have you guys been at this for?
Years, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never really high stakes. We pass through the fence enclosing Joseph's backyard. Craig, Brian and Joseph hover around the patio, drinking beer and chatting. Robert sits in the corner, brooding as usual. Wer ist Robert nochmal? Ach so, der. Der mit dem geilen Essen. Jens, glad you could make it. So am I. I'm psyched to take all your money.
They're just like old times.
Craig's the resident shark. We prefer the term person who's good at poker.
I'm well aware. Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker.
Are you still as terrible as you were in college? Poker face.
Hey, I wasn't terrible. I'm not bad at poker. I'm definitely good at poker.
Everyone stares at me. Okay, maybe that was a little defensive.
Okay, I'm bad at poker.
There's no way you're as bad as Joseph. Joseph shrugs.
Oh yeah.
This is basically my tithe thing. I'm giving back to the community.
Wink.
Plus I'm happy to just sit there and eat all of Brian's snacks. I guess some raw pigs on a blanket. Not Craig. Hey, my chia seed and granola energy balls are just as delicious. Everybody laughs. Let's just get the game going. We all take a seat at the table and Matt starts dealing cards. The first couple of rounds go by easily as I'm getting the hang of things, but it's obvious that Craig is running the show here.
Craig, how did you get so good at this?
It's pretty easy. You just start getting a feel for everybody's tell. Like, Matt will scratch his ear. Hey. Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie. Now wait a second. And I think you just loudly announce to the whole room when you have a good hand. Sounds like me, yeah.
Yep, that's me.
What's Joseph's tell? Everything. Literally everything. That man is an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. Well, at least I've God on my side. See, you can't even say that with a straight face. What about Robert? Honestly, the man's an enigma. Robert raises his glass of whiskey to us in a solemn salute. I think he'd wipe the floor with us if he actually tried. I'm just here because I enjoy the company. Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it. Robert, is that a flip phone? Yeah.
Wow.
What? Are you a drug dealer now? Yeah. What do you need? Horse, speed, Tijuana Johnnies? I can get you the street stuff easy, but if you're looking for something exotic or designer that's maybe 72 hours in a favor call, maybe I won't need you today, but maybe I won't need you tomorrow, but someday. Oh, I think I'm good. Right.
Hey.
But still, if you got the coin, I got the goods. I dropped my phone in the toilet, and this is a backup until I can get it replaced under warranty. That's cool. Everyone murmurs their sympathies. We've all been there. We go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating these pigs in blankets. Pigs in blankets? I don't know, but they're very good. I think there might be cheese in them. Oof, I don't know if I got enough to raise you on this round. You could always bet your first bod.
Hey.
If you think you can handle another one, be my guest. Briar and Hazel are a handful, to say the least. Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm operating at 100% dad capacity at all times. Actually, it's technically 5. Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for it. We ended up getting it for her birthday, but she's so grossed out by the fake baby poop that she makes me change its diapers. So now I'm changing the real baby and the fake baby. Großartig. There's just a lot of poop in my household right now. Daisy got one of those a while back. One night I walk in on her after she had tried to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism worked, but then she couldn't put it back together and started crying. Poop everywhere. Fake poop, but still.
That reminds me of... Wait, do we all have poop doll stories?
Everyone nods in agreement. Guess I really don't need any more poop in my life than there is already. Can we just get back to poker and not talk about poop? Matt deals another hand, and we quickly forget about the poop. We run out of pigs and blankets, so we switch over to Craig's healthy snack food. It actually isn't terrible.
Hey.
These Kale chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop.
It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys.
Hey, dude.
I can see it now. Pierce the Kale chips. Kale? Kale? Ich weiß nicht genau, wie man das spricht. Pierce the Veil is a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego. We all look at Matt, confused. It's maybe not any of your wheelhouses.
Nice.
How's the shop nowadays?
Hey.
Busy as ever. I'm toying with the idea of hiring on another person to work the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate.
Hey.
If Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know.
That's really nice of you, but I think she's been burned too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively.
Hey.
Matt cocks his head to the side.
I'll ask her though.
We get down to the final hand of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has long since lost all of his chips and has taken into tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian deals us all cards. So what's gonna take for Robert to give a damn on this round? Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. Do you really want to unleash the beast? Well, now I'm curious. I got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'll only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chip nonsense. I got a Lily's 18-year single blend sitting in my closet right now. We're saving it for when River turns 21, but I'm willing to put it up as a collateral.
Hey.
Now you're talking my language. He throws the keys to his truck on the table. She's seen better days, but she can still pull a tree trunk out of the ground.
Nope.
Myself and everyone else at the table immediately folds. Deal the cards, bry guy. Are you guys sure you wanna... You heard the man? Deal. Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Roberts, who casually sips his whiskey. So I know what you might be thinking. Robert put his old workhorse up for grabs. His only mode of transportation. At times in his life, his only home. How could he be so sure of his abilities in gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. I wasn't always like this. I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure of my own luck. Great biceps. But it didn't last long though. I lost everything in a game of Pai Gao in the back room of a Shenzhen tea house on what I thought was a 3-day business trip. Everything gone. Clothes, money, identification, you name it. I woke up in a ditch near Xiaowe Park and had to make my life new from there. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow, and steal my way back to American soil. And in those 3 years, I saw the greatest depths of human fear. Love deeper than I ever had, and lost it all many more times over. I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how I die. It's not like this.
Hey.
So let's make this more interesting.
Hey.
Robert produces the deed to his house from his jacket and tosses it onto the table.
Hey.
All I have and all I am. Are you prepared to go the distance?
Oh.
Craig wipes the sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face intently, searching for any sword or tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again. I fold.
Hey.
Everyone erupts. Fine, fine. The whiskey is yours. And that's why you don't dance with the devil. So what was it? Were you bluffing or did you have the cards? That's for me to take to my grave, fellas. Next week, boys. Next week.
Hey.
You got it.
Hey.
I'll be there. Sure thing. This has been very relaxing, and I sincerely doubt I will wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it tonight. Keep working on the poker face, Jens. We all say our goodbyes and head our separate ways.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Aber was? Habe ich den ausgesucht? Upsi. Ich speichere mal eben. Ich glaube, ich mache eine Pause. Ich fand das sehr cool. Also ich möchte auf jeden Fall noch mal Matt daten, aber Hugo eigentlich auch. Aber ich finde das halt problematisch, dass der Lehrer meiner Tochter ist. Brian, ich weiß nicht. Ich glaube, wir viben nicht, aber vielleicht ist das Date trotzdem lustig, weil wir sind ja dann so competitive. Robert, da geht bestimmt noch was. Joseph auch. Bei Craig kann ich es gar nicht einschätzen. Fände ich aber auch noch spannend, ob das ein Date ist oder... Weil wir waren ja bis jetzt auch nur im Fitnessstudio und das war so... Bro. Ob der überhaupt schwul ist. Ja. Ja, anyway. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Bis zur nächsten Folge.